go to RHy&x.com.
Man, do I love me some Milbridge. Look at that pocket park, the community house. Guys, I'm strolling with one of my favorite broker partners, Denise O'Farrell. And Denise, tell me about this amenity.
I love Milbridge. The amenities here, you just can't be beat. We've got that beautiful slide, the lazy river, that community house. It's got its own little coffee bar, great place to hang out.
Yeah, there's a indoor basketball court back there, isn't it?
It's covered.
Yeah.
Covered in out of the shade.
Very cool.
And a full fitness facility. Lazy river. The kids, my clients who live out here tell me that even though people have pools in their backyards, they still wind up here because the kids want to hang out with their friends.
Well, it's a sense of community, and as we speak, there they are right there. So now you have a listing in here, and in fact there are a total of about 8 listings that have not sold. They're still for sale. There's some that are under contract, etc.
We have inventory. It's exciting.
Well, there you go. And so give us an overview of why everybody loves Milbridge. I know the schools, when they first kicked off, and by the way, do you know the backstory of the developer? The developer came in before 2008 and basically just spent money on the amenity with the view that, hey, this is going to be great. We're going to sell a ton of houses right away. It's the new big noise, the shiny new thing. And then the bust happened and people stopped buying houses, et cetera, et cetera. So now they're stuck with this amenity center and they're not getting the sales that they wanted. But boy, that sure benefited everybody else.
Yes, it did. It's just an amazing community. I think I compare it to my clients to like the active adult communities, but for everybody. They've got the full-time activities director. They organize community events. We're going to just pass by entrance to the activities or to the Carolina Trout Trail just there out there on your left there,
right
Roger.
Here, yeah.
So this is all with walking distance from your home, all within your own community, all of these amenities.
I remember when Jack, the real estate dog, rest in peace, he and I took one of the Milbridge trails and just walked it for a while. Now, a lot of these were Bonterra Builders, which is the beloved builder that got acquired some years back, but some of their product, their floor plans remain. And I was looking back at the old Essex model there. They got acquired by Stanley Martin. So there's just kind of a lot of heritage. But notice how these trees, sidewalks on both sides of the street, notice how these trees, it's a canopy. It's
a nice established community.
It really is now. It seems like as a new construction, here we are not that long after. So now we're going to go by your listing. I know that MI Homes built quite a few ranch homes in this section, and then they also built some great 2-stories.
Well, they did that because this is the good school district. This is the higher rated of the high schools. So they put some double, larger homes in there. A
lot, 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom. And then the other side is, because I remember having a couple of people that were looking at 55 plus, Bob and Sue, and then I showed them this and they're like, hey, we got grandkids, this is what we want. So I'm going to go in. I know you pointed me down to the other entrance. I want to go in and drive by some of these ranch homes. And by the way, if you're in any of these, maybe like Bob and Sue, maybe you're ready for getting into a 55 plus. Maybe the grandkids are in high school or college now, and maybe you're ready. So there were a lot of ranch homes built right in here, ranch and a half.
This section actually includes lawn maintenance and HOA. They've got a slightly higher HOA fee, but it includes lawn maintenance, like a 55 plus community.
Well, that's great. And then the listing that you have available right now, we're going to kind of delve into that. That's backed by one of the trails too, as I remember. But look at these plans, man. MI really does know how to build a great ranch and a half plan. Now you love to list and sell as well as help buyers. Tell us what you bring to the table as a listing agent.
I think preparation is key. You don't just stick a sign in your yard and ready to go. You need to turn your home into a product, basically. And we just had a fabulous result this weekend on another listing. We had a buyer who had a vacant home and they were willing to invest in a professional staging, hire some furniture. And in a market, all the other listings in this particular market were sitting for a few weeks. We had multiple offers and got a result that was above asking price.
Wow, that's great. And so, again, you give people the options. Our fees have always been negotiable. Now, your house is right here, isn't it?
It's an amazing. Those buyers, it's about a 2-3-year-old home. Those buyers.
Is this your house?
This is the listing, yes.
Beautiful.
And they invested about $100,000 in upgrades. They did custom molding, the huge deck and screen porch extension, some hardscaping in the backyard. They took it beyond a typical builder product and made it almost like a custom.
Now they had a basement, and I know down here we'll often encounter a radon. We always encourage people to get a radon test, but radon is fixable, right?
It's absolutely fixable, especially, and it's also seasonal, depending on the weather. The radon levels raise and lower. So also depending on the time that you have your radon test, you can get a different level. But this home has a mitigation system, so you don't need to worry about that. The radon mitigation system sucks the radon out. You don't need to worry about it.
This is one of the trails Jack, the real estate dog, and I took down there by the stream. Really beautiful. So we love Milbridge. Now, what are some other homes that are available for sale? If somebody cared about the schools, they cared about the amenity center, they wanted a sense of that was a great story about the kids with their own pools want to come to the community pool because they're pals.
That's where their friends are. That's I think the sense of community is really what's great about this Milbridge. Lennar built a product in at the back, their ranch product that's similar, that they were built similar floor plans similar to some of their active adult communities.
D.R. Horton had a great section. We're just kind of meandering. If we can keep people to the end of this video, that's going to be fun. We're going to show them your video of your listing over there. And by the way, give us the bed and bath count on your listing and the price.
It's 5 bedrooms and 3.5 bathrooms.
And the price per square foot is relatively same. It's just you've got a third level, so that could be multi-generational in a lot of ways.
They've got a bedroom and full bathroom in the basement, a living area, beautiful living, and it is finished to above ground levels. It's not like a drop ceiling with a pipe running up through the center thing. It's a walkout basement. It's bright. It's beautiful.
It really is. And so, Denise, what are some other homes that are available in here? I know we already mentioned some of the builders. Of course, it's all resale now, and I'd love to see you help people in here with listings. But in terms of buyers, if somebody, we're going to give you a number out here in a minute. If somebody wanted to purchase in here, you really love to help buyers. What's your little slogan? What's your little poem?
I think real estate, I help you guys upgrade your life, whether you're upgrading the size and the shape of your home, or you need to downsize, you need something more manageable, more affordable. Milbridge really has it all. You could get in right now. There's a coming soon listing, priced as low as $510.
Nice.
I've seen stuff close most recently, and that's for 2,500 square feet.
Look at this beautiful wide median, grassy, gorgeous, a lot of roundabouts. Now, the school district, when we first began selling it here many years ago, it was a no-brainer. The schools were all great. Then we started, back when MI took this back section, further from where we are. You need to direct me where you want me to go.
We want to go all the way in the back, Roger. We're going to get into the back to Lennar. There's a second amenity back here. They've got another pool and some sports courts. I think it's pickleball back here.
Okay, well, pickleball is the rage, right?
Absolutely.
And so what I'm going to suggest to people is to give us a call and to ask, number one, what is my house worth if you live here? And number two, if you're interested in purchasing, you're able to do things like FaceTimes and so on, right?
I've sold so many homes over FaceTime and YouTube videos.
Yeah.
So yes, it's good. We can interact. You can ask questions. Say, hey, can you tell me how much that costs? It measures, that kind of stuff.
Now, I tell people if it's new construction, which is what we specialize in, that I could go and shoot a video for you, but it's a little bit different with the resale. So the FaceTime is a really good alternative. But look at that wraparound porch. See, you have me right there with the wraparound.
That's something about this community. I think the developer required all of the homes to have a front porch. So some of the builders actually had to change up their floor plans to add a front porch.
Well, one thing that's not obvious at first notice, the neighborhood feels really great, but if you'll notice that there's a brick or hardscape around the foundation perimeter. In other words, it's not just parged concrete. It's got a really neat finished look to it. Now we're coming up on some sports courts, right?
Yeah, so this is the second amenity in the community. This is kind of the Lennar section. We just passed through, I think, Dan Ryan had some homes there as well. So we've got some, I think they're pickleball, you'll know better than I do. They're tennis.
They look like they're for tennis, but lower the net a couple inches and just repaint it, and there you go. By the way, these Charleston porches are amazing on these homes. Bonterra kind of specialized in that. Oh, I like seeing police cars. I like having police in the neighborhood. But what a cool neighborhood. So again, give me the range of prices and bed bath counts and so on.
Bed bath. So like, you know, we can start with this one that's coming soon is $500,000, just over 500. It's about 2,500 square feet for 3-bedroom home in the Cuthbertson School District, which is the one. And I never tell people which is the good school district and which is not, because that's really dependent on your kids. We kind of go off of greatschool.org just to get some test scores in that. But I always recommend my buyers call the school directly and find out if it's a good fit for your school. Like a highly competitive school might not be the right fit for your anxious child.
Now we're coming out of the neighborhood, correct?
Yeah, we're coming out of the neighborhood.
And so now we're headed on to downtown Waxhaw. What's your favorite restaurant in downtown Waxhaw?
You know, it's Mary O'Neill's. We just had lunch there.
I know. Well, you're Irish, right? So you can't help yourself.
You can't help yourself, exactly. And it's great because it's actually, I actually have clients who live in Milbridge. They walk to downtown Waxhaw. They'll go out for dinner and walk themselves home. I
know there's a little sidewalk that goes right down there, and it's really great. And then downtown Waxhaw is just exploding. You can often find Jude, the realty dude. Hey, did you know Jude passed his real estate license?
Oh, good for him. That's a tough exam.
Well, it's Jude, the realty dude now, so we're golden. So, guys, I'd ask you to give her a call. And what is your number, young lady?
It's 704-621-3070. That's 704-621-3070.
All right, guys, give us a call. We'd love to help you. I think the popo is chasing me. I'll see you later.
Go to RHy&x.com.